Shares of Nvidia, NVDA, have climbed by 31% since the GPU maker unveiled its newest data center chips at its Investor Day on April 12, 2021. The stock is currently trading at $800 levels, and some analysts think it can go even higher, hitting the $1,000 mark. The analysts covering Nvidia have both set a $1,000 price target on the stock, citing the company's momentum in the data center segment. What's more, Nvidia recently received good news on its effort to get its $40 billion acquisition of SoftBank Group's ARM holdings approved in the UK, with 3 major ARM customers giving the deal a thumbs up. Still, with its shares trading at a steep price-to-earnings ratio of 94, it's necessary to ask, has the stock price risen too far, too fast? Keep watching to know more about its growth prospects. In this video, I will be explaining Nvidia's history, how the personal computer GPU maker operates its business, and the reasons why the stock, NVDA, will hit $1,000. But before we go on, can you hit the like and subscribe button? Thank you. Nvidia Corporation is the worldwide leader in graphics processors and media and communications devices. The unmatched breadth of Nvidia's product line enriches 3D, 2D, video, audio, communications, broadband connectivity, and high-definition digital video and television for every audience and platform, including desktop PCs, game consoles, workstations, internet-enabled appliances, Macintosh, and mobile PCs. The company was founded in 1993 by 3 American computer scientists, Jiansu Huang, Curtis Preem, and Christopher Malachowski. Nvidia is known for developing integrated circuits, which are used in everything from electronic game consoles to personal computers. The company is a leading manufacturer of high-end graphics processing units, or GPUs. Nvidia is headquartered in Santa Carla, California. Nvidia became a major force in the computer gaming industry with the launch of the Riva series of graphics processors in 1997. 2 years later, the company gained prominence with the release of the GeForce 256 GPU, which offered superior 3-dimensional graphics quality. Nvidia battled with prominent video card maker 3DFX Interactive, pitting the GeForce against 3DFX Interactive's popular Voodoo technologies. Nvidia eventually prevailed and purchased 3DFX Interactive's remaining assets in 2007. That same year, Microsoft Corporation selected Nvidia to develop graphics cards for Microsoft's long-awaited Xbox video game console. In 2007, Nvidia was honored as Company of the Year by Forbes magazine for its rapid growth and success. The fabless chipmaker pioneered graphics processing units, or GPUs, to make video games more realistic. It's expanding in AI chips used in supercomputers, data centers, drug development, and driverless cars. For example, it will supply the chip that acts as the brain for the newest NIO electric vehicle. The ET7 is NIO's first electric sedan, promising a range of 621 miles and highly autonomous driving. It's due to arrive early next year. Nvidia counts Amazon Web Services as a customer for data center chips. It is partnering with Amazon and VMware on an AI-driven cloud platform for big businesses. Besides Nvidia, AMD, Intel, and Qualcomm tap growth markets such as cloud data centers. Nvidia's GPUs act as accelerators for CPUs made by other companies. With its CPU, Nvidia will offer a more complete system for data centers, and a direct challenge to processor giants Intel and advanced micro devices. While initially GPUs were mostly used for generating high-quality images in video games, Nvidia realized that the key value creation opportunity in the GPU market was the processing speed. By attacking emerging technologies early on, Nvidia started making significant investments in R&D. Nvidia's competitive advantage was its rapid advancements in graphics technologies, releasing a new chip every 6 months, as opposed to the industry average of 18 months. To achieve such a fast turnaround, the company invested heavily in forming multiple development teams and new facilities that would reduce the failure rate in chip manufacturing. Unlike its closest competitor, AMD, Nvidia followed a holistic approach to its investments. While AMD has introduced incremental technological improvements, Nvidia was able to generate across-the-board advancements. Moreover, the company created an employee-friendly environment with flexible working hours and generous compensation packages. By 2000, Nvidia was able to beat its deep-pocketed competitors like Intel. Nvidia's family includes graphics, wireless communication, PC processors, and automotive hardware and and software. Some families include GeForce consumer-oriented graphics processing products, Nvidia RTX professional visual computing graphics processing products replacing Quadro, NVS multi-display business graphics solution, Tegra a system on a chip series for mobile devices, Tesla dedicated general-purpose GPU for high-end image generation applications in professional and scientific fields, Enforce, a motherboard chipset created by Nvidia for Intel, Celeron, Pentium, and Core 2, and AMD, Athlon, and Duron microprocessors. Nvidia Grid, a set of hardware and services by Nvidia for graphics virtualization. Nvidia Shield, a range of gaming hardware including the Shield Portable, Shield Tablet, and most recently the Shield Android TV. Nvidia Drive Automotive Solutions, a range of hardware and software products for assisting car drivers. The Drive PX series is a high-performance computing platform aimed at autonomous driving through deep learning, while DriveWorks is an operating system for driverless cars. Bluefield, a range of data processing units, was initially inherited from their acquisition of Mellanox Technologies. And finally, NVIDIA Data Center Server Class CPUs, codenamed NVIDIA Grace, coming in 2023. Deep Learning. NVIDIA GPUs are used in deep learning and accelerated analytics due to NVIDIA's API CUDA, which allows programmers to utilize the higher number of cores present in GPUs to parallelize BLA's operations, which are extensively used in machine learning algorithms. They were included in many Tesla vehicles before Elon Musk announced at Tesla Autonomy Day in 2019 that the company developed its own SoC and full self-driving computer now and would stop using NVIDIA hardware for their vehicles. These GPUs are used by researchers, laboratories, tech companies, and enterprise companies. In 2009, NVIDIA was involved in what was called the Big Bang of deep learning, as deep learning neural networks were combined with NVIDIA graphics processing units. That year, the Google Brain used NVIDIA GPUs to create deep neural networks capable of machine learning, where Andrew Ng determined that GPUs would increase the speed of deep learning systems by about 100 times. DGX is a line of supercomputers by NVIDIA. In April 2016, NVIDIA produced the DGX-1 based on an 8 GPU cluster to improve the ability of users to use deep learning by combining GPUs with integrated deep learning software. It also developed NVIDIA Tesla K80 and P100 GPU-based virtual machines, which are available through Google Cloud, which Google installed in November 2016. Microsoft added GPU servers in a preview offering of its N series based on NVIDIA's Tesla K80s, each containing 4,992 processing cores. Later that year, AWS's P2 instance was produced using up to 16 NVIDIA Tesla K80 GPUs. That month, NVIDIA also partnered with IBM to create a software kit that boosts the AI capabilities of Watson, called IBM Power AI. NVIDIA also offers its own NVIDIA Deep Learning Software Development Kit. In 2017, the GPUs were also brought online at the Riken Center for Advanced Intelligence Projects for Fujitsu. The company's deep learning technology led to a boost in its 2017 earnings. In May 2018, researchers at the Artificial Intelligence Department of NVIDIA realized the responsibility that a robot can learn to perform a job simply by observing the person doing the same job. They have created a system that, after a short revision and testing, can already be used to control the universal robots of the next generation. In addition to GPU manufacturing, NVIDIA provides parallel processing capabilities to researchers and scientists that allow them to efficiently run high-performance applications. Selling graphics cards to gamers is still NVIDIA's largest revenue source, but analysts are more bullish about its prospects in the data center space. Bank of America securities analyst Vivek Arya expects the data center segment to overtake gaming, bringing in an estimated $30 billion in revenue annually by 2025. Over the last 4 quarters, the data center segment generated $7.6 billion. So there are huge growth expectations here, which helps explain why the stock price is rocketing higher. NVIDIA's graphics processing units are used for a range of high-performance computing tasks, such as powering live-streamed video, artificial intelligence assistance, weather forecasting, medical imaging, and even fraud detection in financial services. At the company's 2021 Investor Day, NVIDIA unveiled its Bluefield 3 data processing unit, which it built specifically for AI and accelerated computing. Bluefield 3 delivers performance that is equivalent to up to 300 CPU cores. Nvidia's guidance for its fiscal second quarter calls for another record period of gaming and data center revenue. Analysts expect Nvidia to report revenue growth of 49% for the current fiscal year. Meanwhile, Nvidia is making progress to get its proposed acquisition of ARM Holdings approved by regulators. It needs an agreement from the UK, China, the European Union, and the US, and when it announced the deal in September, it initially said getting all the necessary agencies to sign on could take about 18 months. Three top customers of ARM, Broadcom, MediaTek, and Marvell Technology, recently threw their support behind the deal, which significantly raises the chances that Nvidia will receive approval from the UK. Some other chip companies might feel that Nvidia would have too much power if the acquisition goes through. ARM's chip designs are used in all kinds of electronic devices, including most smartphones and digital TVs. Citi analyst Atif Malik previously said that there was only a 10% chance that Nvidia would walk away with ARM. But after the recent show of support by top customers, Malik now sees a 30% chance that the deal will be completed. But Nvidia still faces hurdles, especially in China, where ARM has a subsidiary that is partly owned by institutional investors in the region. Moreover, ARM's China business has been going through a leadership change, which complicates the deal being approved. Despite these obstacles, Nvidia CFO Colette Kress said at an investor conference in early June that we are still expecting in the early part of 2022 to complete the acquisition of ARM. The addition of ARM would be a huge boost for Nvidia, as it would allow the two companies to enter new markets that ARM's technology hasn't penetrated yet, such as data centers, the Internet of Things, and embedded devices. As the chances for the deal occurring increase, growth estimates are creeping higher for Nvidia's revenue and earnings per share. Analysts currently expect Nvidia to report nearly $30 billion in total annual revenue by fiscal 2023 and EPS of $19.85. The stock is currently trading at a forward P/E of 40 based on fiscal 2023 projections, which is high for a semiconductor stock. Even without ARM, the company is still well positioned for long-term growth. With the debut of Nvidia's first data center CPU, the company now has a trio of products across CPUs, DPUs, and GPUs to pursue an estimated $100 billion opportunity in the data center market. Given these massive growth opportunities, I believe Nvidia shares are still a buy at current prices. If you buy shares and hold them for the long term, they should deliver a satisfactory return on your investment, hitting and passing the $1,000 mark. That's it, guys. We have come to the end of this video, and I hope you had a great time. If you did, feel free to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.